Hi friends, Phil here. Today I wanted to talk to you about motivation, whether that's motivating yourself or motivating others. Maybe you're leading a group of people or you're a manager and you're trying to get people motivated. And motivation is difficult, right? You know, we tend to use the either stick or carrot methodology to try to motivate people, whether we hit them with a stick metaphorically, hopefully, or we give them a carrot, some sort of incentive to motivate them. When we do that, they typically are motivated to produce more or do better, or our children, you know, maybe do better in school or whatever it might be. But once the sting of the stick goes away or that incentive, the carrot, goes away, they tend to fall back into their old patterns and old habits. And for you personally, you might be doing that too, personally or in business or in your work, where you somehow get motivated by the stick or the carrot and then you find yourself falling off. Or maybe you're trying to accomplish some great goal and you're motivated in the beginning and then you sort of fall off. The reason why people fall off of motivation or lose motivation is really simple, because they're motivated externally. They're looking externally at things to motivate them, like the stick and carrot methodology, or even yourself, like you're looking at getting the thing, and getting that thing will motivate you. But that really doesn't last very long. That's short-term motivation. Long-term motivation is internal or intrinsic. And so if I want to motivate another person to do something and I want them to continue to be motivated, then I have to work internally to get them to be motivated sustainably, right? And so really simple, a couple of things that you can do. First of all, you have to connect the person or yourself, if you're trying to motivate yourself, to something greater than yourself, the contribution that's being made to do the thing that you're doing, to accomplish what you're accomplishing, to have the thing that you want. You first have to find out what is the contribution that you're making by moving in that direction. So it's not about getting the thing, it's a contribution you're making. So really important. If I'm going to motivate others, I want to make sure that they know that they're contributing to something greater than themselves. And for me to be motivated to continue to do the work that I do, I need to understand what is my contribution to the greater good, because it isn't really about me, it's about what I'm contributing to something greater than myself, whether that's my family, whether that's the community, whether that's the world at large. So we have to create some sense of connection to something greater, or contribution to something greater than ourselves, okay? Second thing that we need to do is make sure that there's some sort of, connection. And I mean this emotional connection. If I'm trying to motivate you, I need to emotionally connect with you to motivate you. It can't just be external. There has to be some emotional connection. And so if I'm motivating another human being, I want to make sure that I'm connected with them, I understand them, I have empathy for them. So if you're in a management position or a leadership position, you want to motivate somebody, make sure that they know that you understand them, that you see them, and that you care about them, right? And so make sure that, and this is a quote I had heard from Oprah Winfrey: see me, hear me, understand me. So if I'm motivating somebody, whether at a leadership role in work or my family, make sure that you see them, you hear them, and you understand them. And so self-motivation is the same way. Get around people that see you, hear you, and understand you too, okay? And then the third thing is, I want to make sure that if I'm going to motivate another person, that I make them feel significant in their role. Significance is an internal need that we have and makes us feel great. And so if I can make you feel significant, there's a better chance that I'll keep you motivated. And so if you're trying to motivate yourself internally, what sense of significance can you give yourself in what you're trying to accomplish, right? This is important. I need to feel significant and for me to be motivated. And for me to motivate you, you need to feel significant. So how can you create a sense of significance for another human being or for yourself? And so you look at the things that you're doing. For me, it's, in my work, I get a sense of significance when I know that I've moved somebody to a higher level of performance, or I've had somebody do something that's made them a better parent or a better leader, or any of those things. That gives me a sense of significance, and that keeps me moving in the direction of my goals and dreams. So really simple: connection, contribution, and significance, right? If you can do those three things to help another person and be the conduit to that, they'll be motivated sustainably. And for your own motivation, same thing. Get connected to what you're doing. Know that you're contributing to something greater than yourself. And of course, give yourself a sense of significance in the role that you play. Hope this helped you. Look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks a lot.